Here is we have shown up in large, overwhelming numbers, repeatedly telling you we do not want this policy. We want you to enforce the policies that we have.
The only reason we are trans is because we don't feel comfortable in the gender we were born with. If you want to not understand, go ahead. However, I want 2018 to be the year that we can understand that we are all humans, no matter what gender.
For the last 7 months, parents, students have been at odds over the school district's plan to tackle gender diversity.
And since November, CCSD has held public meetings to talk about what a policy to protect transgender students should include. Still, though, nothing has been finalized. Good evening. Thanks for joining us at 11. I'm Denise Valdez.
And I'm Brian Loftus. 8 News Now reporter Brittany Edney has been in tonight's meeting for hours now. And Brittany, has anything been decided?
Number 1, 2, and 3.
Brian and Denise, while public comment, well, that has closed this evening. We heard from around 60 people or so from the community, everyone from students, teachers, and even family members who say they really want, something to develop on this issue for it to not be dragged out any further. In fact, right now I'm joined by David Mendoza. He is one of those who went before the board members and talked a little bit about where you stand on this issue. So, what side are you on?
I'm against this policy, and the reason for that is that it takes a look at things on a case-by-case basis, and that's counterintuitive to the purpose of this law, because some students are going to receive more privileges than others, and that's just not right, constitutionally speaking, and for the district as a whole.
While the board right now is involved in heavy discussions, we haven't yet heard from them. We haven't had a vote decided on this issue. We have heard from some trustees, just moments ago saying that, maybe they would like to see the language changed a little bit so that it could be more inclusive of all students' rights. Do you feel like if the language would change that maybe your viewpoint would be swayed?
It's really going to be hard to convince me with that, because we've been at these meetings for about 2 years now. It started at Grant Sawyer building with the legislators, and now we're here. And it's just really not convincing me that they want to do anything that pleases everybody. It's just really one-sided. That's what it looks like to me right now.
All right, David, well, thank you for joining us and sharing your viewpoint, throughout this evening. Like I said, we have heard from both sides of the issues, and that's including supporters who say that right now they are fighting for the rights and needs of gender-diverse students.
I want to thank you for your time in putting this policy together, as it's extremely important. I want to say thank you for taking the time to do this, because it's important not only for kids, but for teachers and educators and principals that they have the directions to be able to help these kids.